Hey, this is Magnar, and welcome back to Magnar Plays Magnar Mod. Quite a bit's happened since the last episode of this Let's Play, and it's been a while since I've done a Let's Play for Magnar Mod because of all those things that have been happening. Firstly, I had EB2 released, and I had to go and try that out for myself and check it out. I've started a little Let's Play for that, which I'll be continuing. Probably not as frequently as I did originally, but I've always been a big fan of the EB1 mod, so I want to really get into EB2 and check it out as well. So yeah, that took up a couple of days. And then we had the patch 15 beta release, the Emperor Edition beta, which made quite a significant impact with the number of changes that it made, and took quite a while for me to get that mod updated, as it will for pretty much most Overhaul mods. It'll take a significant amount of time for them to be updated. So as of about 5 minutes ago, I've now updated Magnar Mod for the beta and put it on SourceForge. Check out the forum on the update announcements, is where I always post the beta download links. So that's finally done. The next one is some of you may have already seen that the patch 15 beta, the Emperor Edition, adds politics into the game. So, well, it adds adds something to politics. Politics are there, and they were nothing, and I don't even look at them in this Let's Play. But now we're going to have a look at them, because they've CIA have added politics linked to effects. So depending on how much influence, being this number here, whatever this is, will impact your faction in a certain way. Now, one of the things I did pretty much straight away after that was released is I overhauled that whole mechanic, and now we have a much more in-depth mechanic for Magnar Mod. It's not yet in the base, in the mod itself. It's currently an extra mod, which I'd recommend you subscribing to. That's on Steam Workshop. I've put it as an extra mod initially, just to try and get a bigger audience and get more feedback on the features there, so I can balance it better. It will eventually only be in Magnar Mod. Well, actually, it'll eventually be in Magnar Mod. So you won't have to have that extra pack in the future, but I'd recommend you play with that until that time, with the extra mod pack for political effects. I'll put a link in the comments here for it. Now, the effects, you can find them right here, this icon here, and the vanilla version, it adds 4 effects, and it doesn't matter what your faction is. All factions get the same effects at the same amount of influence, i.e. this number here. What we've done at Magnar Mod, well, the original release, we plan to expand this to a bit more, but the original release, what we've done is we've created 4 sets of political effects, and we've assigned them to factions based on what political system they use. We've just gone with 4 very general political systems, that being Republic, Confederation, Monarchy, and Tribalism, like tribal cultures like the Gauls and such. Confederation, there's only one faction at the moment which I've put Confederation into, which is the Suebi, because the Suebi were a confederation of Germanic tribes. There will also be a confederation given to the new Greek faction when we release our next version, the Achaean League, because they were also a confederation or a league of smaller Greek cities. So they will get that. Now, the way to tell what government type, or what we've assigned to your faction, is by looking at this line here, and the last three, or the last few words will tell you. So at the moment we have average political support in the Senate being meaning that this is a republic. If it said average political support for the crown, that would mean it is a monarchy. Average political support among your allies means you're in a confederation because they're allied states, so to speak. And then the other one would be average political support on the council. So say like a tribal council or something like that. If you've got better suggestions for the wording of this, feel free to post in the comments and I will take them under advisement. This is a very early version of this political effects, and yeah, we want to make it more culturally specific, possibly more variety in the political options, and of course, most importantly, we want to balance the effects. So if you play with it, please give plenty of feedback so we can improve it, because at the moment it is essentially one of the... Roach said to me when we were discussing this, he goes, "I'm not willing to discuss numbers." And I said, well, I'm just going to make some numbers up and then wait for the feedback. So that's pretty much what I've done. We've gone with some general ideas of how we want it to work, like where we want the optimal points for different effects to be for different governments, and then I've kind of just gone in and put in some random numbers. So we can increase the scale, we can increase the amount of public order, penalties and positives, all that kind of stuff. It just depends on balance and your feedback. So please share your experiences with it with us. Okay, so we look in there now with average political support in a republic. The republic is something where you want to have a small majority. You don't want to have too much influence. If you have too much influence, then people kind of get annoyed that they don't have any influence and that you can kind of do whatever you want without check. So that's kind of reflected in this. So at the moment we're average, probably above average would be ideal. So we could probably get another couple public order per turn if we get another level of influence. But if we go down and if we're a republic and essentially we are the ruling party of this republic. So if we have low influence, in other words, our ruling party of the republic can't actually do anything, has no influence to actually make decisions, then people are going to start getting pissed off and things aren't going to work properly, and that's kind of how we're trying to reflect it. If you get too much, then people kind of get pissed off, and independence kind of gets stifled a little bit, and so people don't really like that either. So it's kind of getting a balance. A small majority is the ideal for the republic. For a monarchy, it's all about dominating your opponent and having as much as you can, because you're the king and people want to know that the king is in control. Of course, if you get to the very extreme, like 100% or near there, then people aren't going to like that, because then you kind of maybe going to the tyrant area of classified as a tyrant perhaps, because you have absolutely no checks on you. The tribal system is probably below average, is the ideal point for, well, that's kind of for happiness and but a lot of the things are actually for maximum. But for public order, for instance, you want to kind of have low influence, because that means that you're just one of the tribes. You know, you're not dominating too much that the others get pissed off. You're kind of just getting by, but with enough support to kind of get you away. And then you have the confederations, and that's kind of all about balance. That's about everyone being equal. All the allies or all the members of the confederation or the league are pretty much equals, and so that's where that's kind of, especially for public order and some other ones, it's all about that. However, if you do get higher levels of influence, you can still get other bonuses. So it depends on what you want from your effects. Okay, so in the last episode we took YOL, or LOL if you want to pronounce that as an L. I kind of like to, just because lol. But it's not, it's YOL. Okay, so we have to now convert the province. Food's always good. Yes. Okay, and that pretty much uses all the cash. And now I've got to figure out what are we going to do. I have no idea what the plans were before, so I'm going to check it out here. Oh, look at this, the Helveti. Well, you see, it's they're in the Arctic, so their armies kind of get damaged in the Arctic regions. Okay, we've just taken Carolus, but it's still in negative public order, so we want to get that positive. Probably wait a few turns until that builds everything it needs to, and then I'll move that army. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to just take North Africa here, because I've taken one region there. I can either just bugger off, let that rebel and have lots of rebel regions in the south and just wait for one of these other African regions, maybe even Syracuse. It's not really an African region, but I guess it is now in this game, to come and just take it. Or I can try take it myself. So I think I'm going to go with the latter and go for just this part of North Africa. I don't want to go any further. I might even leave Demidi here, the Masale. Am I saying that right? Masai-Sili. No, I'm saying it incorrectly. Okay. I'm not even going to try to say that properly. Okay, they seem to be... Okay, they have a couple regions. I probably won't go to war with them, but I'll just finish off Nova Carthago, who don't want to make peace with me because I stabbed their allies in the back. So I guess that's understandable. And those rebel scum in this little region here, Tingis. Now, the new buildings in patch 15 kind of changed the way a lot of buildings worked. So if you start a new campaign, you will get those new buildings. I've made sure of it. But if you don't, if you continue your old campaign, you get the old buildings. So this being an old campaign, we've got the old buildings still. Okay, so there's not much I can do here. I've got this army up here who's got no more movement. This guy here has... Okay, so Africa and Bertigala. Okay, I'm going to go into there now. That's the plan. New plan. Attack Gaul, possibly not Massalia, but North Africa and up this little way here into Gaul. Done. Sorted. Another thing that we kind of have really almost pretty much done with is the stats overhaul. Oh, non-aggression. Yes. But I'm not going to give you no money. That will do it. Okay, so yeah, so we've done the stats overhaul, and now we are putting all the units into it and generating their stats for our first test release, which will be a closed beta of that stats overhaul. Well, actually the entire 2.35 release will be going to closed beta until it's ready. And with that, I mean, there's going to be a lot of units to calculate the stats for and everything. It takes a little bit of time, but we've started that process. Hopefully we can have it all done within a few weeks, depending on how much needs to be changed when the Emperor Edition goes live. Political intrigue, assassination attempt. They failed to assassinate him, but he was wounded. Who is it? Sextus Lorius Bibulus. Let's see who that is. Okay, what's this one got to say? Firstly, wait, Sextus, oh this guy, okay, he's a statesman. No, he was probably leading an army, I'm sure he was. Okay, now what have we got here? Bloody secret. A member of your family has been dabbling in surgery. His skills with a knife leaves a little to be desired, and the pile of bodies is becoming difficult to hide. Well, you never know when you can need even a subpar surgeon. Let's hide him. Now here's another thing that they added with the the beta is the Imperium level having an effect on your faction. I will probably, I don't know if before 2.35 or possibly in the test phase of 2.35, I'll probably start looking at possibly overhauling that just as I've done with politics. I really like this feature, and so I'll look to exploit it a little further. Okay, so we've got our guy's been wounded, but I think it was just a statesman. I don't think he was anything that special. But now let's go get some promotions. You can see here promotions have been significantly reduced in cost. Now this guy, to get to Edelis, only needs 1,500. Before it would have been quite a bit more. So I'm all down for that. I'm going to grab that definitely and increase that tax rate, everything else. Reduced upkeep, it's great. And now I'm also going to get this guy a promotion as well. Oh, it's free. Okay, great. Can he get another one? No, he can't. Now the guy who tried to assassinate me, I'm going to take care of him. I don't like being assassinated. Well, attempts to assassinate, so let's check out the events again. Ooh. Oh, we lost an agent. Scapula! Oh, wow. That was our best spy is now gone. Oh, that's a real shame. Okay, but let's look at who's trying to attack me. Okay. They failed to... Okay, who was it? Other houses did it, so I don't know who it was from the other houses, but it was someone from the other houses party. Let's go get some revenge with them. Can I assassinate any of them? Again, I'm just trying to get into the small majority here. Let's do a assassination of, well, not my general, that would just be stupid. Maybe we'll spread rumors about someone. 6 grand to spread rumors. I guess it's based on his, what's this, his gravitas or something? I could adopt him. I don't really have the cash to be adopting him, but I could probably spread the rumors about this guy. Yeah. 1,200 to spread rumors, 1,800 to assassinate. Let's spread rumors. Just discredit him a bit. His reputation has been tarnished by the rumors that have been spread. Excellent. Serves you right for trying to kill me. I will say nasty things behind your back. Okay, so winter next turn. We don't want to go into Gaul in winter. Don't want to get stuck there, but I will move now to there and do what? Oh yeah, so this experience thing in this stance doesn't work, so no point in doing that. It's written there that it works, but it actually doesn't have any effect. I think that's actually in the mod at the moment. I have to get rid of that. Oh, this is a huge positive. That's great. Okay, we can bob that up. Okay, now why is this so huge? What is going on here? Buildings for happiness. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's smashing it up. Oh yeah. The new version really changed around the way that happiness works, and it's much easier to build higher levels now, I believe. Okay, can we build anything else? Nope. Nope. Okay, I want to check out my regions. Who is not happy? Carthaginensis. Okay, they're fine though. They're going up. Everyone's going up. Oh, Mauritania is not. Mauritania is going down. So let's see. What can we do? What can we do? Only 3. That's all right. Everything seems very much under control. I might just get rid of these Carthaginians once and for all. I'm not going to fight it. It's only a couple men on a boat, which I'm sure will have no impact on anything. But I could fight this battle here, and I probably will next turn. Now this navy's full of heavy ships. It's, you know, you got your ballistas and all that kind of stuff in here. There we go, ballistas and catapults. So I'm going to use that to boost their rate of fire, because in this mod, artillery has more ammunition. I thought I was sending an army back east to replenish, but I really don't know who that was anymore. I guess I stopped doing it. Oh, look what we've got down here in the south here in North Africa. The Maasai... I'm not even going to try to say that. These guys, with the grey banners and the horse, look like they might be trying to pay us a visit in Yol. Let's hope they don't, because we don't really have anything there to do anything. I'll probably send this army down there, I guess. Oh no, it's all good. They ran away. Excellent. Peace treaty with them. No, thank you. You can't just send 2 stacks and oh damn. Oh wow. I think I went into the that stance as well. Oh man. I really think I have to run away here. Or do I? So they've got a lot of levy spearmen, and then they've got some swordsmen and some more levy spearmen. 2 units of chariots. Okay. Let's fight it. Yep. I'm going to fight this in the next episode. Hopefully I can win, otherwise I've only got a mercenary army to defend against the barbarian invasion. Well, a minor one at that. So thanks for watching, and tune in next episode for this battle with 3 Pictoni's armies, 6,000 versus 4. Alright, catch you next time.